hayaan po natin na sa gabing ito ay sama-sama tayong umawit sa ating Panginoon. We bow our hearts, we bend our knees, O Spirit, come make us apart. We turn our eyes from evil things, oh Lord, we cast down our idols. Give us clean hands, give us pure heart. Let us not leave our souls to another. Give us clean hands, give us pure heart. Let us not leave our souls to another. And God, let us be a generation that seeks your face, oh God of Jacob. And God, let us be a generation that seek your face, oh God of Jacob. Oh God of Jacob. Oh God of Jacob. Hallelujah. Tunay, Panginoon, sa gabing ito, Panginoon, wala kami ninanais, Panginoon. Kundi ang maranasan, Panginoon, ang iyong presensya, Panginoon. Sa pamamagitan, Panginoon, ang makikinig ng iyong mga salita, O God, na ihahayag ng iyong lingkod, Panginoon. Kaya mo, Panginoon, na patuloy na rin makuskus, Panginoon, sa gabing ito, Panginoon, upang kami, Panginoon, magkaroon ng lakas, Panginoon, lakas spiritual, Panginoon. Kaya mo, Panginoon, na patuloy nito kami samahan, Panginoon, patuloy nito kami gabayan, patuloy nito kami ituin sa gabing ito, Panginoon. Maraming po salamat, Panginoon. Ito pong amin na namin. In Jesus' name, Amen. Amen. Salamat po sa aking
Hey GGCFC Church, welcome to our Midweek service. It's been a great joy to see in the topic of purpose-driven life by Pastor Rick Warren. In the book, we are in the purpose 4. We were shaped for serving God. We were shaped for serving God. Under the topic of we are how real servants act. We have been seeing some of the titles and also the characters, how the real servants will be and natures of them. And today also we're going to see another second last of it, and we will see how the Lord leads. And before that, Leo want to say hi to us.
Hi, I will go to Philippines later.
And he just says that he's going to go to the Philippines soon. Yeah, he's very happy to do that. Anyways, once again, I'm happy to see all of you guys and keep praying for Africa. And I'm sure our leadership team and Pastor Rob has announced and also shared about Africa and Ethiopia. And please do pray for Ethiopia. We need a lot of money. We need a lot of prayer. We need a lot of protection and also provision towards it. And God has been leading us. God has been providing slowly. However, but God is so good. God is faithful. Thank you so much for praying for us. Thank you so much for upholding us. Even though we are in India, but we could pray and we could sense the sustained level of prayer from you guys. And thank you very much. We've been praying for you also from our church, for GCFC Church, and each and every one of you. And we saw the first topic of real servants make themselves available to serve. And also we saw real servants pay attention to needs. And also we saw real servants do the best with what they have. And real servants do every task with equal dedication. We saw last week. Today we're going to see real servants are faithful for their ministry. Sorry. Real servants are faithful to their ministry. Servants finish their task, fulfill their responsibility, keep their promises, and complete their commitments. You know, the real servants don't keep pending of the things that they're supposed to do. They find the time and try to finish their task, fulfill their responsibilities, and keep their promise, especially and complete their commitments. They don't leave any job off undone, and they don't quit when they get discouraged. You know, this is one of the very, very big quality that I believe we all have to do, especially that nobody quits before they're done with the commitment or when they get discouraged. We are not supposed to be done whenever we get discouraged. We will be getting discouragement each and every day in our life. But if we quit every day, we cannot finish the task or whatever the Lord has given us. And also, they are trustworthy and dependable. Are we true servant of God? That means we got to be trustworthy and dependable. Faithfulness has always been a rare quality being a servant of God. Most people don't know the meaning of commitment. They make commitments casually, then break them for the slightest reason without any hesitation, remorse, or regret. Every week, churches and other organizations must improvise because volunteers didn't prepare, didn't show up, didn't even call to say they were not coming. You know, if you're a volunteer in the church, if you're doing something in the part of our church, you know, and we don't even call that we couldn't come, and we just keep ourselves and we don't come here, we don't, you know, show up, and the church has to improvise with what they have, please. We got to be trustworthy, dependable, and we got to finish our task. That's what real servants do. Can we be counted on by others? Can others count on us, you know? Are there promises you need to keep, vows you need to fulfill, or commitments you need to honor? You know, you got to check these questions. It could be a simple commitment, it could be a simple thing that we said, maybe a vows you need to fulfill, commitment you need to honor. This is a test. God is testing your faithfulness. If you pass the test, you are in a good company. Like Abraham, Moses, Samuel, David, Daniel, Timothy, and also Apostle Paul were all called faithful servants of God. Even better, God has promised to reward your faithfulness in eternity. Imagine what it will be like when one day God says to you, when we meet Him face to face, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You've been faithful in handling this small amount. So now I will give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together." You know, this would be the biggest reward ever that we will receive in heaven. And I think this is the much, much costly or priceless. By the way, faithful servants never retire. They serve faithfully as long as they are alive. Especially you can retire from your career, but you'll never retire from serving God. Whatever the Lord has kept you to serve the Lord in any ways possible, in any ways that God can use you to serve Him, till death, we'll be keep serving Him. That's what real servants of God do. We have seen some of the qualities of that. Next week, we're going to see real servants maintain a low profile, which really blessed me a lot. And I believe God is going to use that to bless us as well. God bless you guys. See you guys in next week. Bye-bye. Take care.